stand in the middle of a riot and watch women beaten and do nothing?
The boss put his hand on Maud's waist. She'd been swallowing this kind of harassment since she was 12, all the way to 24. But today, she'd had it. She grabbed a steaming hot iron and pressed it right into his palm. It was Maud's first act of fighting back. She'd always been the quiet type, a laundress who kept her head down. When the sheriff tracked her down, he didn't slap cuffs on her instead. He wanted her to go undercover and spy on the Women's Suffrage League for him. It's 1,912 inches, Britain. The women's peaceful protests, they weren't getting anywhere. Resistance had to turn radical to fight for their right to be seen, and the Suffrage League was driving the sheriff nuts. The sheriff had done his homework on Maud. No strong beliefs, skittish, and all about her family. A few days back, Maud stumbled into her first protest. In the commotion, she saw her coworker. Totally confused, she hightailed it out of there. The next day, that coworker Violet asked her to come to a league meeting. Maud didn't give her an answer. After work, some parliamentarian's wife was speaking outside the factory, inviting the women workers to a hearing. Violet cornered Maud again, asking if she'd testify. Maud brushed her off, saying their whole deal wasn't respectable.
You want me to respect the law, then make the law respectable.
All these new ideas were blowing Maud's mind. What really made her snap out of her silence was catching the boss messing with Violet's daughter. Maud took off fast, trying to chill out and not think about her own messed up past. But the boss strolled over like nothing happened, saying the girl looked just like Maud did as a kid. Looking at the girl scrubbing her hands over and over, and her mom trying to turn things around, Maud felt a rush of guts.
Violet, I'll come with you tomorrow.
The day of the hearing, Violet showed up with bruises her husband had laid into her. Left with no choice, Maud shook as she walked into that room full of men and started talking about her life. She was born in a factory, started part-time at 7, full-time at 12. At 24, her body was beat up from working in sweltering, toxic conditions. She made 13 shillings a week. The guys made 19, and women put in a third more hours. When the Prime Minister asked why she was there, she was dead calm.
Thought that we might. That this life. That there's another way of living this life.
He didn't laugh at her for being naive. He actually looked her in the eye and gave her a real pep talk. The speech went off without a hitch. Things were looking up. The day the verdict came down, Maud pulled out her best dress. The steps of Parliament were packed with women waving flags and singing, all eyes on the doors. Finally, the Prime Minister pushed through.